Yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time covering the game that just happened last night, the 49ers versus the Texans, and we ended up losing the game 13-16. A little shady, I don't know if you want to call it play calling or whatever near the end of the game, but hey, I was impressed. For the most part, the first team offense really showed up this time. They did a better job than they did against the Cowboys last weekend. Some sides of the ball kind of struggled a little bit, but I'll talk about that in a second. Overall, 13-16. It would be nice to get a W, but hey, this is preseason. Take the loss now. I'd rather take as many losses in the preseason than I would in the regular season. Let's just move on to the Colts. I'm going to be talking about the 3 takeaways that I have for this game. And before I get the video started, as always, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That will definitely help me out a lot. Yeah, let's just kick some ass. The top 3 takeaways that I had against the Houston Texans last night. Coming in at number 3, I have the defense. Now, I don't know if it's a good or bad performance, but I would say it's pretty average for the most part if you include the whole units of the ball. The pass rush was pretty bad, but the linebacking core and the secondary did an okay job, although the secondary did kind of give up some big plays, I would say. I think Adrian Colbert gave up a touchdown, which was not good. That's not good at all. Hopefully he does that in the preseason, not in the regular season. Jimmy Ward, he gave up some pretty crucial third downs, I would say. Yes, I know it's preseason, but you know, you still want to perform well and get some confidence up for the regular season. And I don't know, the secondary was kind of iffy, but the linebacking core, they did a really good job. Fred Warner making his debut. We did a pretty damn good job. 5 tackles, not too bad. Reuben Foster was Reuben Foster as always. I'm going to be missing him for 2 games. It's going to suck, but hey, you got to deal with it. That's what you can do. The pass rush was kind of disappointing in my opinion. No sacks. I think this is the second time with no sacks, unfortunately. I don't know if they got one against the Cowboys. I kind of forgot right now, but the Texans game, not the best, but hey, hopefully they can make some adjustments, get ready for the game against the Colts. Maybe we can show something going on because, I don't know, the Colts offensive line isn't really the best for the most part. Hopefully they can try to do something, generate some pressure somewhat, show some promise, but as of right now, they haven't shown any promise in the pass rushing department, which we really do need because the pass rush for the past couple of years have not been good. So hopefully they can make some improvements on that. Overall, if I had to give it a grade, I'd probably give it a C average, to be honest with you. The linebacking core was really good, but the pass rush and secondary were kind of iffy at best. Coming in at number 2, I have the running game. For the past 2 games now, it's been pretty shady, I would say. And I mean that in a negative way because it was not really good. Joe Williams, I don't even know if he's going to make the roster. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe it's just 2 preseason games. But still, he has not shown what he can do and what the 49ers believe what he can do for this team yet. I hope he can against the Colts and the Chargers. I think that's the last team that they're playing. I don't know. I think he got injured or something. He might be out for the rest of the preseason. Maybe I heard something wrong, but I don't know. Hopefully he can play and show something because his job is in jeopardy. And if he's not going to show anything for the rest of the preseason, then might be time to cut him, unfortunately, which I don't want to. I think this is Kyle Shanahan's project. He really liked this guy coming out of Colorado. I think that was the team last year. He was injured for the most part. He didn't play a single down in the regular season last year, and this year was supposed to be his coming out party somewhat, along with Jared McKinnon and Matt Breida, but I don't know if that's going to be happening at all. I think Alfred Morris might win the job by default. Now, I wouldn't mind Morris winning at all because of the fact that he played with Kyle Shanahan in the past, and maybe he could be a good rotational back along with Breida, and the feature back, I'm assuming, is going to be McKinnon. Maybe they'll be a running back by committee, but we'll see when the regular season happens. But other than that, the running game was really iffy, and I can't really say anything else. They really got to work on it because I don't want Garoppolo to be throwing like 30 or 40 passes a game. I kind of want him to not go too crazy. I don't want him to throw that many passes. I think he needs to have a balance between the run game and the passing game as well, and hopefully the running game can get their game straight because it is not straight so far. Before I get to the number 1 takeaway that I got for this game against the Texans, I want to do a quick honorable mention. I'm going to be mentioning the backup quarterback situation, CJ Beathard and Nick Mullins. Beathard, he's not really impressing so far in preseason. He's made some mistakes, unfortunately, and maybe Nick Mullins might be the backup quarterback by the time the end of preseason happens. He's shown a lot more promise than Beathard so far. I don't know if he's going to be on this team. Maybe. I don't know if they're going to keep a third quarterback, but so far Nick Mullins looks like the guy that's going to be the backup quarterback to Garoppolo. We shall see. I mean, Beathard hasn't been the best for both games, and Mullins has been more poised, more sharp on this offense than Beathard, but we'll see what happens as more preseason game happens. Beathard versus Mullins, that should be an interesting one. I didn't believe that Mullins was going to do anything, but hey, he's impressing so far in preseason. Coming in at number 1 as the biggest takeaway that I got for this game against the Texans preseason is the first team offense. They did a fantastic job. This is the offense that I'm going to be expecting and everyone in San Francisco is going to be expecting for this year in 2018. Garoppolo just being sharp, knowing how to read blitzes, throwing the ball to every single receiver that he can find. He spread the ball pretty well. His biggest target, of course, was Marquise Goodwin. I mean, is anyone surprised? I keep saying that, but those two are just freaking fantastic. Awesome chemistry. I think defenses are going to have problems with both of those guys. Also, Trent Taylor did a really good job. Had a touchdown in the end zone. Kyle Juszczyk moved the ball pretty well. That was pretty fantastic. And the offensive line was kind of okay. I mean, the pass game was really good, but the running game suffered big time. Weston Richburg, I don't know, he had an iffy start for this first team offense, but hopefully he can make the adjustments for later on in a couple of weeks. Right now, I'm just really happy with the first team offense. They did a better job this game than they did against the Cowboys. They were pretty pedestrian last week, but now they look pretty good. This is the offense that I was expecting from 2017 with their 5-game winning streak, and it's looking pretty good. I think they just needed another game to just show what they can do. You know, when week 1 happens against the Vikings, I think they're going to show even more, even against that daunting defense with Everson Griffin and company. So, yeah, first team offense, if I had to give a performance grade for almost everyone, an A. Fantastic. Those are my takeaways, you guys. Hopefully they make the adjustments and get ready for the Colts. Keep continuing doing well in the offensive side of the ball, because that's where the biggest strength for this team is right now. Going to keep it like that. Please let me know what your takeaways were against the Texans. Was it good? Was it bad? What would you give a grade for this team overall? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, as always. And if you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. I'll see you guys another time. So I hope you have a nice day, nice weekend. See you guys another time. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, you guys.